I made a video talking about how I don't think interest rates are going to come down to even 4% until 2025, and a lot of experts are saying the same thing. So that begs the question, how much home can I afford on my salary at 7%? So today we're going to hop into my computer and I'm going to go through if you make $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $3,000, $4,000, and so on, just to kind of give you a rough estimate like, hey, that's how much money I make. This is how much I can afford per month with this interest rate. And I think you're going to be kind of disappointed. But that's why I'm telling my clients, hey, if you're buying your first home, maybe wait a little bit till interest rates drop. But fun topic anyway. Some people don't have the choice. Got to do what you got to do. And hey, whatever, man. So let's get into it. Make me a deal. If you get any value or information out of today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. My name is Greyson Roberts, realtor and owner of Boss Properties. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the entire country, I'll connect you with one of my top-rated 5-star agents in whatever neighborhood you are looking to buy in any property niche, whether it be beachfront, lakefront, mountain homes, or just suburban rural areas, whatever it is, let me help you with your deals. Absolutely free to you. The agent I select for you after going through an interview with them, making sure they're going to take good care of you. Now, quickly, I want to say we're going to be going by the 28% rule, which means that your monthly mortgage payment will not exceed 28% of your monthly income. If you make $100 a month, that means that you can afford a $28 a month mortgage. Simple numbers, and you'll see what I mean. But real quick, before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to brand new channel sponsor, Moo, my new favorite free online stock brokerage that's going to give you free stocks just for depositing $1. That's right. You deposit $1, you can make 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. It's like gambling, but with $1 and a guaranteed win. Check them out with the first link in my description. Maybe I shouldn't compare it to gambling. All right, first we got to figure out how much we can afford per month on a mortgage. And this is a good rule of thumb for rent as well. But this is basically going to be how much mortgage, how much house can you buy on every salary at a 7% interest rate? So let's start with $1,000 a month. Realistically, if you make $1,000 a month, you probably shouldn't be buying a home. If you can, that is fantastic, and quickly you will build your net worth. And for the purpose of today's video, we don't really need to know this number, but we're gonna calculate, so that is $12,000 a year. So if your salary is $12,000 a year, we're gonna go back to $1,000 a month. Oopsie. We're gonna times that by 0.28, and that's gonna give us how much we can afford per month, which we could have done that off the top of our head, but we're starting low, baby. So let's just throw it out there. We'll do 50,000, and I'll break this down for you. Okay, so it looks like we're in basically Home Depot shed territory. No, we got to go lower than that. 30,000? Okay, we'll stop it there. So I'm getting a 10% down payment because some people want to put down the minimum of 3.5 with an FHA. Some people want to put down 20%. So I figured, hey, we'll split the difference. We'll do a 10% because this is just a rough estimate. The interest rate's going to be 7%. Credit score doesn't really matter for today's example. And I'm factoring in all of these things, including home insurance, private mortgage insurance, and property taxes. So this is going to be a pretty decent representation of your monthly payment in your mortgage, because there's many things that make up your mortgage, not just principal. In fact, sometimes you're paying almost no principal. Okay, so on a $12,000 a year salary, we're looking at a $30,000 home. You're gonna be the coolest guy walking out of Home Depot, but I don't think you can buy anything that's on the market for that. So let's move up to $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month is just going to be $24,000 a year. And this is a fairly common salary for a lot of starters. So we'll do 28% here, and that gives us $560 a month. Still not a whole lot to work with, so we'll just jump it up to $60K here. So now, ooh, wait a minute, baby, wait a minute. We're getting into trailer territory. So we'll stop it here. For $24,000 a year at a 7% interest rate, you can buy about a $70,000 trailer, maybe even a fixer-upper, right? That's not too bad. Now we're getting into a little bit more realistic territory at $36,000 a year, $3,000 a month. So $36,000 a year is going to get you $840 a month. So we'll jump that up to $120,000. Oh, a little lower than that. I will say, there are some homes for sale in my market for about $100,000 that are absolutely livable. This, you can find some deals for this. I'll tell you what, you can get a decent 2-bedroom, 1-bath for this. So you can absolutely buy a home on this salary. Absolutely. Now, let me just do this for shits and giggles. Let's drop it down to 4%, see what happens. Saved you hundreds of dollars a month. But the economy of scale takes place in this. So we'll come back to that. All right, $4,000 a month. We're getting somewhere now, baby. So what is this gonna be? This is gonna be $48,000 a year, I bet. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so $4,000 a month times 0.28%. Now we're breaking 1,000. We can afford, what is that? 1,100. So let's jump it to 130. Okay, we're ballpark. We're close enough. $150,000 if you make $4,000 a month. Now, okay, let me just say this. $50,000 a year is a good salary, all right? This just goes to show how bad raising interest rates are for home buyers. So let's say you can get it at a 3.5%, which a lot of people have this. You're dropping it down to $800 a month. So if you had a 3.5% interest rate, $150,000 home price to a $200,000 home price, it's a difference of $50,000. Just simply having a different interest rate. Moving on, let's do $50,000 a year. Or no, sorry, 50, we just did that. $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year. So if you make 60K, you can afford $1,400 a month. So let's bump that down to 180. Yep, 180. I mean, come on, 60 grand, that's a good salary. You should be able to get more than 180, on there. Just for shits and giggles, 3.5. Yeah, I mean, that is extremely reasonable, 1,000. All right, moving up. What do we have, $7,000 a month? We're getting to where a lot less people are gonna be able to relate. $84,000 a year, great salary, wonderful salary. So what is this, $70,000? I'm so confused. $7,000 a month. 1,900, let's jump it to 220. So now we're getting into a good, decent house in a neighborhood, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, fenced-in backyard, mature trees, the big naturals in the front yard. So we are actually getting somewhere, but what was that, like $84,000 a year? We're gonna go all the way up to 6 figures here, which 6 figures is gonna come in at about $8,300 and $333. So we'll do $8,000 a month, which is gonna be a hair under 6 figures. Okay, 280. Pretty decent. A $280,000 house, you're getting into some good stuff. You probably are not gonna have to change the countertops, depending on your market. Some people are like, oh, this is nothing, this is a condo. So let's move it up to 6 figures. So if you make $100,000 a year, this is what the bank is gonna want you to stay in. So we'll do $2,300. Let's see if we can break 300. That's pushing it, but that'll work. So if you make $100,000 a year before taxes, you can afford a $300,000 home with a 7% interest rate. Now, these are very conservative numbers. I understand. Some people might be able to make it work and stretch it. But I am of the opinion that you always want to follow the 28% rule, whether it's rent, whether it's whatever. That is pretty wild. Just for shits and giggles, we put it at 3.5%. So let's round that up to $1,800 a month, normally. And we'll round that up to $2,400. So $1,800, $1,900, $2,000, $2,100, $2,200, $2,300, $2,400. Folks, that is a $600 per month difference by just changing the interest rate. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. There you have it, folks. I hope this was good news. Something tells me it wasn't. It goes to show how important interest rates are when buying a home. They make an astronomical difference, in my opinion. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.